The many tokens being airdropped in Q1, AI agents continue to full send, and will the gaming market finally see its day in the light? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Crypto Gorilla video, the first video of 2025. As usual, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Hit that subscribe button and let's jump right into it, starting off with NFTs. The meta continues to be the NFTs that are going to have a token airdrop. However, most of them have been either bouncing sideways or on a dip as people grow tired or impatient of waiting for the next announcements, which for me is not bothering me. I've been trading a lot of these collections. I have not taken a loss on a single one of these trades, or I have been accumulating as the next post that any of these projects do about their token is going to full send their NFTs. So I feel the pump is inevitable, and I'm already listing my NFTs to automatically sell into the volume. So the first token that I believe is going to happen in January is going to be the Anime token, which is the token for Azuki. And I do believe the odds of it dropping within the next 2 weeks are very high, with their anniversary happening on, I believe, January 13th, if I'm not mistaken. And if we go to the Anime Coin account, we have two videos here. The first one is their character or mascot, whatever, waiting in front of this tunnel. You could see the Azuki arches. And this was posted on December 20th. And then we did get one on December 31st, which is the girl standing in front of this chest. You have the Anime Coin emblem or symbol behind her. So I imagine the next trailer is her going to be opening up the chest, and then inside hopefully there's going to be anime tokens. I don't know why there's a symbol of a golden bean, but although Azuki beans and elementals have seen some really great growth, like I said, they've just been chopping sideways over the last week. However, I have been accumulating. I currently have, I think, 9 or 10 beans. I might have sold some, 9 beans. And like you could see here, they are all listed. So I do plan to sell into the volume. I have a ton of offers on more beans. So as the price continues to go down, I'm just going to buy more and more. And this doesn't mean I'm not bullish on the Anime token. Azuki is actually my favorite brand in all of Web3. I would just rather take profits first, let the airdrop happen, and then if I want to buy back in, I'll do it on the first major dip. Now, the next collection that I've been playing, which is actually on a decline here ever since they had that first cryptic post about a token is coming, and they ran from 3 ETH all the way to above 8. And luckily I did flip one of my 2 Doodles for over 2.5x, and that is Doodles with their upcoming token. And my theory for this is that they're going to let the Azuki or the Anime token launch first. They're going to let things calm down a little bit, and then once they're able to have the spotlight, they're going to come out and officially announce their token. And then I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of the money that's currently in Azuki or that's recently flown into Azuki rotate into the Doodles ecosystem. So as you can see, I currently have 2 Doodles. I have 7 duplicators and 10 Genesis boxes. They are all listed. So if there is a token announcement and the prices of all these pump, I'm automatically going to sell. And I do have a ton of orders in. So if the price goes down, I'm just going to buy more, because in my mind, it's inevitable that these collections will see a crazy pump. Now, someone did also send me this post from back in November where they did announce, or they spoke about their Doodles Studio, which is a mobile version of their existing app. And here you could see it mentions XP quests as well as rewards. So perhaps they're going to open up by letting people download this app and then start to do quests and accumulate XP. And that's going to have some sort of involvement with their token. But either way, any announcement about the token is going to pump these floors, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. Now, it also looks like Prompt is right around the corner, which is the new AI coin for both Colony and Wayfinder, which are the upcoming game and app for the parallel ecosystem. And with this, we are seeing Prime go on a great run here, despite the gaming market not performing as well as some other sectors. It is up 32% over the last week. And I assume that partially has to do with more and more people staking their tokens and taking them off the market, as this is locked staking. And as you can see here, they currently have over $333 million of the Prime token that is staked. So that's over 51% of the circulating supply. And by staking, you are going to get an allocation for the Prompt token, which people are, myself included, are very bullish on. Now, they also have their parallel avatars, which are performing very well. They were at 0.5 less than 2 weeks ago and are currently sitting just under a 1 ETH floor. So it is going to be interesting to see if these can break their previous all-time high, which I believe was like 1.2 ETH. But I am very excited for this project, especially that it is in both the gaming and AI world, and hopefully some of the AI hype is going to brush off into gaming, and it's going to be able to bring some life back into all of our gaming bags. We also have Jirasan, which I originally brought you guys at roughly 0.3, so we're up almost 3x. I currently hold 16 of these. I have not sold a single one. Again, they're listed from 1 to 2 ETH, as I do think they're undervalued with the amount of token airdrops they're going to get. Just in January, we're expecting Redacted as well as iAgent. However, we also have RampX, which, as you can see here, the super app should be launching on January 3rd, but hopefully they also managed to get an airdrop for BullX, which I believe is very possible considering that PG Group, the parent company of Jirasan, does own equity in BullX. Another collection that is seeing a ton of volume is going to be the Rug Radio Genesis NFTs, and that's because of the announcement of not an airdrop. They already produce like a rug token, and it's going to be convertible for the Mir token, which is the token that's adopted by Myriad. It's also adopted by Decrypt and Rug Radio, which are all under one company. However, if you don't want to buy a Rug Radio NFT, or if you can't afford it, you can go on the platform, and I believe there is going to be a token airdrop here for the people who are accumulating and using their points. So real quick, the way it works, you basically engage with different articles or different posts to earn points. For example, here we have an article on Decrypt about the AI agent AIXBT. So as you can see on the side here, I could earn through Myriad. So I'm just going to scroll through the article. It is going to complete the line for me. I'm going to click collect. And when I return to the page, it is going to be complete. And then step 2 would be taking a quiz to prove I actually read the article. And then with those points, I can claim them and I can go and place bets on different events like sporting events, UFC. You can bet on the price of certain cryptos like Pengu. Here we have Wrecked Guy and a ton of other stuff, right? If you're used to Polymarket, it pretty much operates the same. However, it's with points that you can earn for free instead of using your money. So I will have a link to this in the description down below, as well as their NFT collection. It is worth noting though, in an article they released, they said there is not going to be an allocation for the faces of Web3. Hopefully that does change in the future, but just a heads up if you are considering going to sweep these. Now we're also looking forward to some major platforms doing token airdrops as well. Of course, Opensea being the biggest one. And I did see some people, taking shots at Opensea for not having hit that date that they put out of launching their platform in December. However, if you haven't noticed, this entire video, I've been showing Opensea 2. I am very limited in what I'm allowed to show you guys, and I did get permission on the pages that I am showing you. But I can tell you, it is by far the best NFT trading experience I've had in Web3. And the team is absolutely crushing it with the development, especially with our feedback. Like, we're all in Discord giving feedback to the team, and within hours, they've already deployed fixes to our issues. So I think people are in for a very good surprise once they finally get access to the platform. And although it did not go public in December, the platform's been available to, I don't want to call it like notable people or people who trade a lot of NFTs. And here we have the CEO and co-founder of Opensea saying that it's going to be a fun next couple of weeks. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks, you guys are finally going to be onboarded into the platform and get access. And if you're watching this and you want to sponsor the #1 NFT channel since 2021, I'm open to that deal. Now, the other airdrop that I see a ton of people talking about is going to be for the Phantom wallet. And I don't know how these rumors got spread, if this person started it. Here they're saying, how does it work? You receive 1,000 tokens for every person that follows you and 500 tokens when you follow somebody else. And for those who don't know, when you download the Phantom app to your mobile wallet, you are able to create a username. And then in the top right, I could see here Kwu asking, like, how do I search? It's going to be in the top right. There's going to be a little magnifying glass. You click it, you add the name with the @ symbol. So to add me, to follow me, it's going to be Crypto Gorilla NFT. And if you comment your name down below, I'll actively go through the comments and I'll try to add every single one of you guys, because if this does end up being true and you actually get tokens for followers, we're going to want to have followed as many people as possible. I think this is a pure engagement farm. Like, look, he did very good getting the engagement here, why would Phantom do this? Why would they give out millions of dollars just for people botting their followings, right? It's super easy for me to get followers compared to most people. I just think that's not fair compared to people who have been trading for a very long time. And I completely agree with what Zier says here, which if there is going to be a token for Phantom, which I think there will be, I think the time is right and there would be a token airdrop for their users. And he's saying if there is one, it's going to be for having actually used the platform, for completing the quests, for having done trades and doing volume inside their app, right? Not just for following somebody and they're like, oh, here's $1 million because you followed 10,000 people. Now, the other cool thing about Phantom doing an airdrop is it would add more pressure for MetaMask to finally do that mask airdrop that we've been waiting for years. So hopefully both of these end up happening. Now, jumping into the world of AI, which has been absolutely dominating both the charts with a lot of coins performing incredibly well, but also the mind share of crypto Twitter. You could see here, it's taking up over 57% of crypto Twitter's mind share, with a majority of this either being the AI agents or the infra plays behind those AI agents. So I'll definitely have to drop an AI agent video in the near future. I already have a Virtuals protocol video tutorial, which I will link in the description down below if you haven't been able to get started with Virtuals protocol. Speaking of which, if we just quickly scroll through all of the AI tokens, while many of them are performing well, they're bouncing back from the market crash we had over the holidays, Virtuals protocol is absolutely crushing it. It is up 50% on the weekly, 150% over the last 30 days, and 9x from my original tutorial about Virtuals protocol, which was what, a month and a half ago. And not only has Virtuals protocol performed well, the agents on Virtuals platform are up like crazy. It's a bad example right now because a lot of them are correcting today, with like the top ones all being in the negative here. But if you go back and check my last few videos where I spoke about this, like AIXBT was at 200 mil. When I said I think it can go to $1 billion, it's currently at 500 mil. Vader was down to 30 mil, currently at 116 mil. So a ton of these tokens are performing incredibly well, and I'm seeing everybody FOMO in to all of these AI agent plays. Now, there is a competitor that has popped up called Cookie. I am going to have to do a deeper dive into this platform. However, their token is up 30% today, but wait, on the week, 342%, on the month, 1,140%. So the Cookie token is performing incredibly well. I'm definitely going to have to put some attention here. I know it's available on both BNB and Base. They also have their own AI agent, which is going to be a competitor to AIXBT. However, there is no agent token for it. It is going to be or at least for the time being, it is the Cookie token. Now, as for future AI plays, I would definitely recommend following DTRXBT, which is a token coming out of Ghost Group Decentralized Tech Researchers, which is a group I've spoken about in the past. This is a free invite-only Telegram group filled with a bunch of founders of AI coins, some builders. However, there's the best traders in AI that I know, and they are absolutely crushing this meta on a daily basis. So I'm very excited to see them launching their own token, which, full disclosure, because I am in the group, I did get to invest in this token. So it's in my interest for it to perform well. However, if you just scroll through Ghost Twitter, you're going to see they're going to be doing a ton of airdrops for different communities. So that's a similar strategy to what YP did for his agent YP token, which performed really well. It's currently at a 20 mil market cap. However, with the level of experience, the knowledge of the AI and AI agent space that this group has, and especially the network that they've built up, like I said, there's a ton of founders, there's a ton of developers in the group. I really believe this token can perform very well. Now, another project that I would recommend following, because it has not launched for the public yet, is going to be Cerebro. And the way they describe it right now is you could build or optimize your crypto portfolio with data-driven insights. However, this project is by Maverick. And as you can see, he says, yes, it is in the AI agent vertical. So I assume there's going to be an AI element involved in this. Maybe some AI agent helps you with your profile or something to optimize it. However, like he mentions down here in this tweet, there is a group of testers that he's currently putting together. So if you're interested in this, definitely try to get access because I do think it can perform well. I have had calls with him in the past about it. We are going to have a future call to discuss where the platform or app, whatever you want to call it, is at today. However, based on his previous ideas that he shared with me, I really like the sound of the tool. So very excited to see this come to fruition. Delving into the world of gaming, which I know hasn't been the hottest narrative yet, I think it is going to do very well in Q1. We just have to wait for a big catalyst. The first project we have here is Avalanche, which is also delving into the AI sector. You can see here, the Avalanche Foundation is offering up to $15 million in funding through the InfaBuild AI program to accelerate AI-driven projects. So I really like that they are pushing in this sector, especially with how well it's doing, but because AI is definitely the future, but it has a massive future inside of the gaming world. So it makes perfect sense to mix AI and gaming on Avalanche. Hopefully we do see some AI agents that we're able to get access to and we cook on Avalanche. But I'm also looking forward to seeing some infrastructure plays or some real AI plays and not just like AI agent chatbots. Now, like I said, the AI sector hasn't been performing the best. Most tokens are still down on the monthly, despite being up maybe this week or today. However, I really feel that one of these gaming projects, especially the ones that have an AI component tied into it, maybe it's going to be the prompt token from the Parallel ecosystem. One of these tokens launching and performing well is going to bring back attention to the gaming market. So we have the prompt token under Parallel. We also have the God token, which is going to be launching soon for Infinigods. Everybody is expecting the Gunzilla token, which is the Guns token, to drop in Q1 and be a major catalyst for gaming. We also just had an announcement out of Wanderers for their Wander token, which is set to have their TGE on January 8th and be launching on Base. They did have a play to airdrop campaign called the Wander Drop. So if you participated in that, you are able to check if you qualified for the airdrop as well as your rank. I'm going to link a website for that in the description down below. However, like they mentioned in this tweet, there are going to be future Wander Drop campaigns that you can participate in, and their game is available through the Epic Game Store if you want to check it out. Easy to download. You don't have to download like a scammy launcher or anything like that. So if you want to play this game and potentially qualify for the next airdrop, links to everything in the description down below. However, unfortunately, not everything is positive in the gaming TGE world. We have Overworld out of Xterio catching heat, or more Xterio, but Overworld is kind of the face in terms of NFTs for that project, catching heat twice this week. As you can see, the dips in the chart here, if I make it bigger, you could see it went from 0.5 all the way down to 0.13 before bouncing back. However, it has continued to trickle down. Now, there's two reasons for this. The first one is that they took a snapshot on the 28th, but they only announced it on December 30th. So all the people who were buying and buying in to get exposure to Xter, they got absolutely screwed out of this, right? So a bunch of people dumped and they were upset. The new reason today that people are upset, and Grail wrote a post about this. He wrote a post about both things, which a lot of people look to him, especially for gaming, but it is that the community airdrop only, I think this is 7% of the airdrop or 2% of the total supply is actually going to be unlocked on TGE. The rest is unlocked over, or a portion, or another 7% or 2% of the total circulate or total supply is going to be dropped over a 1 year period. And then the rest after 1 year is going to be vested quarterly for 4 years. So, you know, it's going to take you super long until literally the next cycle in order to get all of your money out of the airdrop. So a lot of people are upset about this, especially since, you know, people held from the NFT pumping all the way from mint to like 3 ETH back down to 0.4. It finally pumps again. And then with back-to-back, you know, bad decisions from the team, the NFT and unfortunately the community is suffering. And hopefully this is not what we see for the Xter token as well, because it is a very big project, right? They have a ton of games that they're incubating. So I do want this project to succeed. However, it is unfortunate to see the team make these kinds of decisions for their community, especially when we just had a Pudgy token airdrop where they unlocked 100% on day one, and Pudgies were literally given $100,000, and like Soulbound token holders were given $5,000 all unlocked. They can just sell it. Even partnered communities, like communities who don't even hold Pudgy Penguins, were given tens of thousands of dollars. So I really hope they do remedy this, because like I said, I want to see this project succeed, and I want to see all the games under this project succeed. But with that, I know this video is very long. I had a lot I wanted to talk about. I do have a Barachain whitelist video coming, a Monad whitelist video coming. I will work on an AI video to discuss all of these different agents and explain stuff to people. Maybe do some interviews with some of the top traders in the space. If you like that and you haven't already done so, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching another Crypto Gorilla video. Peace.